Hey folks, I'll be with you very shortly. I'm running just a couple of minutes behind. I'm totally not late. That would never happen. Just gotta bring up a couple windows, get things smoothed over, and we will be getting started. So I'll talk to you again in just a minute. Alrighty. I think things look like they might be in order. They might be. They could not be. Who really knows at this point? But we've got a game to play, so welcome back, everybody. Today we're going to be playing some more XCOM Enemy Within with the Long War mod. For those unfamiliar with our campaign so far, for whatever reason, I doubt that that's going to be many of you. But for those unfamiliar, we are just reaching about the middle of April, I think it is. How about we load this up and see where we are. I do know that we have a very important mission waiting for us. Yeah, we're just getting past the midpoint of April, actually. It's the 19th. I'm not going to press that button. We are researching our improved body armor. Let's see, what else are we up to? I slept pretty hard last night. I've forgotten maybe about 30% of what was going on, so I need to refresh. But I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm feeling better than I was yesterday, actually. Full disclosure. Yesterday was a very good stream, and I was very, very, very happy to be able to be back in streaming. However, as was noted at the end of the stream, I just got so tired. I am feeling much more present and awake for today, so I'm going to take that to be a good sign. Let's see, what else are we working on? 12 days till the council report. Not a great sign for us getting this thermo generator up. No, actually an excellent sign, because today, on the 19th of April, maybe the 20th, depending on how long the Sky Ranger takes to get to France and back, we will be starting the construction of the thermo generator. We will have enough money. We've been hoarding money to get this going so we can continue with our base construction. Right? We get that going, and that will mean something. That will take... I don't know how long these take to build. I'm not going to bother looking it up. It'll take how long it takes to build. There's nothing I can do about it. It's not going to change my decisions here. But it's probably going to take more than a week to build, maybe 2 weeks or so. So this will be finishing probably right around the time, maybe shortly after we get our council report. So we'll get paid. We'll get additional power capacity from building the thermo generator, and that is going to let us build the alien containment. With the extra money, we're going to be able to build the arc thrower. And then with their powers combined, we can capture aliens. Probably at the midpoint of next month. Which I think is really good. I think that's going to be, in terms of a long war campaign, I think that's us going for pretty fast captures. The only way we could have done it faster is if we didn't build the laboratory and instead just went full in on getting our capture infrastructure up. Hell, maybe there's even a even faster way to do it, where you go no lab, you don't go the Roscosmos start, so you don't have the extra satellite uplink. And I think without either of those, yeah, you would have enough power to just build the alien containment straight up, like once you complete the research. That's probably the fastest possible captures you could do. So your only limit would be how fast you could research that. Which, off of the back of a halfway acceptable, relatively low explosives opening mission, you could start that research immediately, the xenobiology. You could get captures going like as we're speaking right now in April, I would bet. However, that's neither here nor there. I think that kind of super aggressive opener is not for me. I kind of like having an economy besides just going for super early captures. They don't seem that valuable. It's just nice to get to work on them, you know? So that all being said, that looks like the situation in research and engineering. Let's check up on the situation room. We've got some requests. Satellite transfers that I'm not going to be able to do. Artifact sale to Japan. They only want to give me one scientist for this. I think I mentioned that I wasn't going to give it to him last time, I think. I think that my decision remains the same after a night of sleep. I don't think... Like, if nobody ever was requesting my sectoid corpses, I'd just send them the sectoid corpses. But these have been hot items. We have sent out probably just shy of 20 sectoid corpses over the course of, what, like a month? The invasion's been going for like a month and a half, yeah? We've sent out almost every sectoid corpse that has come in. So I want to get my bang for my buck on them. I also need to hold on to some sectoid corpses for myself. I still haven't done sectoid autopsy. So, yeah, them's the breaks. These are also the breaks. We had an unauthorized military convoy attacked in France. The council's sending us in on Operation Portent. One moment, there's something I forgot to do when I was setting this up. It's a little thing. It doesn't actually impact the quality of the stream at all. But I do like to set my Discord status that I am streaming. I think that is a good and appropriate thing to do. Alright, that's done. I don't know, it's a little thing. I don't think it actually affects anything, but I feel better having done it. It's like a tradition or something. I don't know, a ritual? I'm not sure what that would be. Anyhow, we've got Portent. The rewards are pretty darn good. We aren't getting paid a lot of money, but we're getting paid enough money, and that's the important thing. This money will get us a thermo generator without us having to sell anything or make difficult decisions about our strategic situation. The scientists and engineers we get are pretty good. And yeah, again, I mentioned this last time, this is one of those little story missions that can come up, right? We had the opportunity to disable these mission chains at the beginning of the game. We did not, because I like them. They're fun.
We're confident that you will handle this matter with discretion.
Now, Portent is not... The challenge it poses is similar in nature to the bomb mission that we handled earlier, right? It's going to be primarily Thinmen, right? Primarily Thinmen pods. Maybe a couple sectoids here and there. Depends on the enemy generation. The problem is not so much the contact of leading up to us completing our objective. The problem is the drop-ins that are going to come in when we're done. Drop-ins are very dangerous. They're small in number, but they will drop into the worst possible locations. So what I'm wondering, do I want to send rookies on this? Rookies seem like a choice that I could make. It's a pretty early mission still. It's just Thinmen insectoids. They're within the means of rookies to deal with, as was demonstrated last mission. Or was it last mission? What was the last mission we did? I don't think that it was the last mission. I think it was a mission we did yesterday when we went to the ice cream parlor, right? And we blew up the ice cream parlor, and the children all cried. And by the children, I mean the floaters. The rookie squad there made a very good account of itself, dealing with very difficult enemies and dealing with very difficult activations, especially. I think this mission's going to be easier than that, and I think that means that a rookie squad can handle it. Right? Maybe. It's possible. I think a rookie squad could handle it. See, normally on this operation, I would be sending at least specialists. But given the condition of our roster, I think that that's hard to justify. This would be our final crop of rookies. If I send a full rookie squad. You know what that tells me? I don't need to send all of these as rookies. I think we could send Thunder 1. Right? Thunder 1's not going to gain experience, but Thunder 1's just that good. I would feel a lot more comfortable that all my rookies are going to come home in one piece if I send Thunder 1 along. Thunder 1 still needs a name. Nobody's ever given me a name for Thunder 1. I've asked a couple times, but everybody's a coward, you know? Nobody wants to be responsible. I understand. I wouldn't either. I don't know, he's a robot. Beepsky 1? No. No first name. Okay, now we can't do no first name. Darn it. And now we can't do no last name. Okay, I've messed things up. I mean, maybe they could just have a last name, right? Like Thunder 1 could still be like their proper designation, but we give them Beepsky. I like Beepsky. I think that's a Space Station 13 robot name, but that's okay. They can be, they can invoke that kind of energy. With the kills they're getting, they can invoke that kind of energy. That's my opinion on that. Let's see, Naomi Bell, you're doing well for yourself. A lot of high health rookies so far coming on this one. HE should be fine for you. HE's, well, yeah, I'm comfortable pairing that with the flashbang. They have very different use cases. Let's see, you want to carry a medkit? Holding a medkit confers partial immunity to acid. I believe holding a medkit prevents damage from acid. That is important. We'll want to remember that. Another very high health rookie. I'm okay with them being slow, and just having the extra health. Thin men are very scary, and they will shoot us through cover regardless of my best efforts if they get the chance. So giving these fellas a little extra, just a little extra padding, works for me. We are short an AP grenade. We don't have very many flashbangs, but we have Thunder 1. Yeah, now that's a question. Is this actually going to work? Let's double check that they've got assault rifles. I made that mistake yesterday. Yeah, they've got assault rifles. Assault rifles, regular pistols. This is a mission where I would consider giving them an alternate pistol. But no. Not worth it. Still, unfortunately, not worth it. So, is this really our squad? That sounded so disappointed, oh my gosh. No, the thing that I'm wondering is, this is a fine squad of rookies. I like this. Because I have Thunder 1 in this squad, rather than having a bunch of extra grenades, and I don't know what to do with them, I'm actually short an AP. From the number that I usually like. But, you know, that'll be fine, I think. I think Thunder 1 is going to make up for it with just sheer killing power. Yeah, this'll do. this squad can get the job done on Operation Portent. So, without further ado, let's see it done.
Touching down.
France is sending an urgent mission request.
Yep, yeah, they sure are. Bradford doesn't want to brief us, so I will. I've been calling it Operation Portent. The mission is Portent. This is Operation Frozen Crown. It is a council mission to, Lille, France? A French person just dropped dead from my pronunciation there, I'm sure. Mission brief: a French military convoy was caught in an ambush. The convoy's current status is unknown. Be prepared for anything. We are to investigate the area of operations, locate and secure any survivors as well as the convoy's cargo, and eliminate any remaining opposition. Let's get in there. The French need us. Even though they were transporting unauthorized stuff.
There's been widespread speculation about this ambush on a French military convoy, but we don't have much to go on. Our primary concern is the Council intel report indicating alien activity in the area. We need to secure the site and look for some clue as to what happened here.
That's
Objective
right,
updated.
Bradford. So we don't know what's going on here. I do. I've played this mission like a dozen times, but I'm not telling you what's going on until we know in canon, alright? This is a map. It exists. It's a very, very long map, and we're gonna have to go all the way through it. There is a building here, right? It provides actually really good eye cover here. On its inner walls, it's got some solid heavy cover as well. It's very easy to approach the next part of the map through this building and not trigger any contact. I suppose you could also wind your way through the cars here. You can see like this is an APC, I think. The convoy itself rolled through here and messed some stuff up. There's a lot of heavy cover in here, but the sight lines are worse, so I never go over here if I can help it. The Shiv may have a good time over there, though, thinking about it. The Shiv could have a really good time over there. That's interesting. For later. The Shiv is going to stay with the rest of the squad, but later we may have to clear this area out. The Shiv is probably going to be on that job. Across, there's a little, I forget if it's a road or an alley. Oh, my memory's getting a bit fuzzy after all. But you can cross this little low ground here, and there's another building with a more complicated, denser cover set up on its roof across the way. And that's just kind of the map that we're looking at. So given that information,
On the move.
I want the roof and I want the forward interior of this building. Should be safe to take.
Moving to
Now,
designated
this
position.
building being safe to take is not prior knowledge. If this was vanilla, I would know that I'd be able to just run in here and grab
Alrighty then.
this. But Long War messes with the enemy spawns and drop-ins for council missions,
Location confirmed.
including the story missions. So I don't know where the enemies are going to be and what they're going to be up to.
Rolling out.
Let's bring you to here, Thunder One. Oh god. You see, this is why you... You see, that's entirely my fault. That is entirely my fault. Thunder One can now just be shot for free. I'm just a little stupid. That's the truth of the matter. Why we took that contact that way is because I decided, oh yes, this is a safe place to move to. I'm so used to the way the contact and sightlines work in here. No. No, obviously not. Obviously I'm just an idiot that moved my shiv into a location where we would see new tiles. Because I don't understand my basic principles on how to play this game. Clearly. So given that
Yes, Commander.
blunder, my shiv took a little bit of
Hitting there now.
damage. Shiv did its job though, it did a little bit of tanking. Not the end of the world, we'll be fine. I'm gonna put this shiv right here. We're gonna pull back into this deeper cover.
I'm on it, Commander.
We're gonna wait for them to push in closer, because that car cover, this cover in like the destroyed road area, is very hard for us to push from this building.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Steady weapon. Steady weapon. I'm not expecting them to come running around any corners here. You two can overwatch because there's no way you're staying in that half-cover position when we re-engage. Like, it's just too easily flanked. They are biased ahead of us.
Moving.
Heading to that location.
They'll show up.
I don't think we're alone out here.
We're covering all of our positions. There's nowhere they can stand in the building without getting flanked. Oh god. Unfortunately, I think that we have to take this engagement as is. This is why we steadied. We need to earn some kills here. The Shiv is here to do this job. I would rather the Shiv not have to do this job, but such is life. It'll tank for the rest of our troops.
Ah, missed the target.
If you cross to there, you can probably be seen and shot thusly. Darn. That's bad. That's a rough one. I would love to be able to move up and get some better shots here. I don't think it's happening. Bring you to here, but then you get flanked because I think they can hop on top of this turret and use it as cover. Whew. There should be another one out there. Or you could just run and maybe die.
Damn it.
That'll do. Picked one up. Okay, you're sitting in that position again. I actually like to see the suppression. The suppression's not very dangerous to us right this moment. Okay. Shiv continues to tank these shots for us. Thank you, Shiv. You're a hero to me. You are within the damage range that you could just die any moment now, though.
Adjusting sights.
On the move.
Which means we need to use our other troops. Push this.
Adjusting sight. Okay.
Bell, get in there. 40% chance to clear the suppression. No, that's okay. It wasn't the highest priority in the world. I'd like to get a shot on target with the Shiv, but I think the Shiv just needs to pull back at this point, to be honest with you.
Headed there now. Open
If I
fire.
had to hazard a
Oh,
guess,
God.
based on its profile, I'd say the aliens developed this unit with the intention of tracking and isolating single targets. It appears to have a sophisticated evasion system as well.
Perhaps we should try to avoid those tentacles.
I agree, Dr. Vaughn. That's really rough, but what can you do? You can just take shots
Target's
from this
still up.
position. It's gonna mean the Shiv, Beepsky, who's gotta come to here, break line of sight. It's going to Overwatch. And you are going to steady your weapon so you have a better shot. I doubt, you know, they may run around a little bit, but I don't think they're running in such a way to trigger Overwatches. Don't like your half cover there.
X-rays coming in from the
Thank you, Shiv. Thank you, Shiv. Beepsky picking up another one. That is an enemy stealth unit. It hates us. It tries to locate XCOM that is alone and strangle them to death. That's a lot of acid. Oh, but Beepsky, you shot open the door. Oh, Beepsky, why? Most everybody here has been in better shape before. Most everybody here is going to have to hunker. You have a medkit, you could be taking actions, but I think it's not worthwhile at the moment. I think you've just got to hunker in place and hold out. You can reload. You can also hunker. You've got a shot. Why don't you make it better next turn? Alright.
They're backing up. Advance.
They're leaving. Why? I mean, I'm not complaining too much. You see, you're not leaving. What are you doing
Can I
there?
get some help?
Leave. Go away. Interesting. Everybody who is acided is still under the acid's influence, unfortunately. No grenade on that target. A potential flank coming up here, which we need to stop. But how exactly? We might be able to slip somebody out here. It's not gonna be easy, that's for sure. Let's see. There's not much you can do. You've got a hunter still. So you should still be hunkering. They may be running out of ammo too. But I can't bet on that. I think we've got to use the shiv in order to guard against what's about to happen here. How do we navigate the shiv, though? The shiv may go down. That's a price I'm willing to pay. We can rebuild the shiv. It's not going to be a problem. Bring the shiv here. Hopefully this Overwatch is going to guard. I have my doubts. And we could also just try to run you back. Is the simple truth of the matter. The problem is that right now you're seeing that might trigger the Overwatch, and you'll be in even more danger than you were originally. Do it.
Confirmed. On the move.
Take the acid damage. Overwatch doesn't trigger because we were stepping into a tile they couldn't see. Oh wow, you managed to get a line of sight on the shiv. And they had to reload. Such is life. This should be a very dead Thin Mint, though. Because now it's out of position. And the shiv is covered. The line of sight is broken by the van. So we can move up and now deal with this more appropriately as well. Acid is starting to wear off. You still need to remain hunkered. Who can move up? You could. Let's see. Or, you see, the thing is, the guy's just reloaded. Rasulava could have moved out of the way, actually. Who's fast? Nobody in the squad, to my knowledge, actually. Bell is the fastest. Bell can come to this position. Is going to get ready to push the flank of this Thin Mint. So Santo is going to come to this position. Overwatch to keep it from running around too terribly much. It's not a very powerful Overwatch. Hopefully the enemy still chooses to respect it.
Heading to that location.
You're gonna come to here. You don't have line of sight. We can't get you into a very safe position this turn.
Let's do
so
this.
just reload. Similar story with you. Come to here. Please reload.
They're starting to lose ground. Do something. I'm pinned down.
It's gone back to the suppression game again. I think that they want to keep them suppressed in this half-cover position, because they know that the half-cover is a bad place to be. But they just don't have to follow up for it right now.
Aye, aye, Commander.
See, you're right there. We've almost got our flank on you. We can position Beepsky to also be able to help out. Why don't we just reload, just in case. Overwatch.
Affirmative.
Can't see the target. That's really weird. Go ahead and Overwatch, I guess. That'll be fine. Acceptable.
Getting it done.
Malcolm Ross can come to here. And you... Hey, guess what? Hunter. Keep baiting that suppression.
I'm pinned down.
Oh my gosh, it worked. I was thinking maybe the Finman would be smart enough to know it's about to be flanked and killed. And it would take some more drastic action, maybe take a shot at Bell. No, it doesn't want to. It probably doesn't recognize that I can go to these open tiles, because it's only thinking about this cover here. So...
Heading to that
yeah.
location.
Let's lead with you. Can you get this kill for yourself? You can. Good job. You didn't even get acided. Bring Beepsky up. Unfortunately, the damage that Beepsky has taken is going to mean that we're going to have to play very timidly with them if we want to keep them in the fight. Which is unfortunate. I would have liked to use them for running Overwatch later, rather recklessly, because of their high health and damage resistance. But in this fight, they pulled us out of a messy situation. I screwed up our activations, and we got punished as a result. All my fault, as usual. Let's see.
Okay.
We can bring you to here. There's still probably one more pod on the map, so we're gonna move patiently. Your acid is worn off. Yes, it has.
We're green to go.
So we reload. And we're gonna be moving on to taking the next building now.
Roger that, sir. Good copy. Moving on target.
Aye, aye.
Move a little cautiously. There's no meld on this map, so we are under no time limit whatsoever. So we can be quite patient with our moves here.
That's affirmative.
Alright, that should be everybody.
Let's rock.
I love the little reload animations. They're so chunky. They just kind of slam a new, I don't know, is it a magazine or a clip for these kinds of rifles? I don't know much about guns. But they just slam a new one in there. It looks good.
That's affirmative.
Let's get moving over. We're expecting one, maybe two more pods of contact.
Roger, Dodger.
And that's before we need to deal with drop-ins later. Besides the Shiv getting torn up, though, we have not used any of our resources, so I'm at least pleased about that. It could be worse, for sure.
Moving on.
Heading to that location.
Well, no, we aren't making much use of the motion tracker right this moment. I'm probably going to end up having to use it more in combat. This is just such a linear map. If we're going to hit contact, we're going to hit contact. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me. Oh, I see. You were already activated. Nice shot, though. Come on. He might have a shot. This is one that ran away earlier, I believe.
Those bodies don't look like they've been hit by alien weapons fire. These men were killed by conventional bullets.
That's right, Bradford. They weren't disintegrated by plasma. We're currently in the ruins of that French military convoy. They got messed up from the looks of things. Like, just look at that ambush. Looks like somebody rolled some cars out to stop them and then just tore them apart. Good ambush. And evidently done by humans. Okay, we can guarantee a kill on this guy in a couple of different ways using grenades. So...
I'm on it, Commander.
like, that AP grenade should get the job done. I'm not going to move in too aggressively, just in case there's yet more contact. So, you can take a shot. We'll try and kill him with ballistics to save our resources. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen, you know? Now Ross. Oh. See, that's just what I wanted to avoid, game. Okay. Well, we can't mess around anymore. Finish this job.
Batter up!
It's too close for comfort. We can't play around with it. You've got shot on a sectoid, 40%. Your cover's kind of garbage. What do we do about that then? Maybe we bring you to here? Yeah. You can take the shot. Thank you. That way we can push up and support the fight against the more dangerous enemy. 40%. This Thinman is going to move to heavy cover. This is the best shot we're going to get against it for a while. It didn't hit, but we sure would have felt clever if it did. You have a real grenade, though. Like a real grenade. Like an HE. An HE would be nice for cracking open their position as it stands. I don't want to lump my people up, they'll get acided if I do. And then they won't be useful. So Bell should run up to here. And you know what you're gonna do? You're gonna overwatch. Keep them from doing anything too crazy. We're getting caught in some half-cover hell right now. He's decided to be crazy. He knows he doesn't have to respect the rookie Overwatch. He moves actually into a worse position. We're getting lucky. That rookie could have very well just been killed by those shots, especially back-to-back. Now, let's take care with how we move up into this. I don't think we can quite get the HEs into the position we need them to be in right now. But we can get a flashbang into the position we want it to be in.
Moving.
Yeah, We got a little guy over here. Don't worry, he'll be making himself very known in just a moment. Okay, we've got a flashbang that covers both targets. I don't think there's any world in which we kill both of them this turn. So... but maybe we try. You'll run out of ammo and not be very useful. You'll be okay, though. So why don't we... why don't we put you in this position?
Sensors still indicate life signs in the area, Commander. New objective received.
That's right, we've got a survivor. A very friendly looking fellow as well. I would love for Bell to be able to take this corner. Although, you know, to be perfectly honest, them taking the corner doesn't actually do a whole lot. So let's just keep them moving up. Let's bring you to here. You're gonna help take care of this guy. They'll be flashed, so... goodness. Good job. I'll give you an opportunity to reload. This makes this flashbang really easy to set up. Shame to use a flashbang on a single target like this, but... safety first. We've been making good use of our grenades so far. We can afford to spend one to make sure we finish this part of the mission cleanly, I think. So... you're about to be overrun by multiple soldiers. Let's just overwatch you, make sure you don't get away in some disappointing manner. Let's have you go on Overwatch 2. Yeah, you're gonna take a shot at the Shiv. You're not gonna hit because you're flashed. Good. You're dead. You're donezo. There should be no additional contact. Let's just get this kill. You probably want to kill still. We'll give you the first shot. Good. Yeah, now Bell is gonna handle recovery, I think, in just a moment.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Bring you to here, Bell. The Shiv, unfortunately, cannot take high ground positions. I've got another job for the Shiv in mind. The Shiv needs to come this way. The Shiv being so torn up really hurts. But there's not much we can do about it. The Shiv is going to be patrolling the low ground for drop-ins, and that's just going to have to be how we handle the situation. Otherwise,
On it.
we need to control this roof. Let's have a steady weapon. Let's have you also come control this roof with us, maybe?
Understood.
Yeah.
Moving out.
We'll get a few people to help secure this roof. What is going to happen is we're going to approach the survivor soon. We're under no time limit to do so. We'll do so when we're prepared. But when we kick that off and start moving the survivor forward, drop-ins are going to come in. I don't know exactly where the line in the sand is, but when you move the survivor a certain distance towards our extract, it's going to trigger an additional wave of drop-ins. So we do want to be careful about that kind of thing. You, I would frankly also be happy with having up on the roof.
Commander, looks like there's still someone alive over there. If we can bring them in for questioning, maybe we can figure out what happened here.
I know, Bradford. I'm working on it. I just gotta be a little gamey for a moment. So, Beepsky can come to here. Beepsky should have a pretty acceptable line of sight against potential enemy positions from here. Would we rather? No, that's fine. That's a fine position. We will bring you to this position and reload you.
Ready, Commander.
You
Aye, aye, Commander.
can make it up to here and reload.
Locked and loaded.
Good job. Where do we want you?
On the move.
Take that cover. Overwatch. If anything is dropping in up here, we should be able to flank it and deal with it. We've got some grenades. One of them's going to be on Bell, but frankly that's alright. Stand by. Steadying weapon is cool and all, don't get me wrong. Steadying the weapon one more round because we're going to activate now. I think we're ready.
Heading there now.
You might as well leave me here. I have nothing to say to you people.
It looks like he's the only witness to survive this fight. And for all we know, he was one of the aggressors. We need to bring him in, whether he likes it or not.
That's right.
We have a new objective.
So now, we're going to keep him escorted on the low ground. The reason being that the low ground is going to be easier for us to keep him out of line of sight. And that's really it. That's the reason. So the roof team is going to be providing cover as we go.
On my way.
Into the central position. Shiv, come to here.
Commander, we're picking up new contacts moving into the AO.
And they are dropping opposite us, which is a problem.
I'll get it next time.
That's a problem. And that's the higher roof. They're gonna have advantage against us. Okay. Issues? Yes, there are issues. But... And you can be seen, like, perfectly. You can't quite get the grenade that you need. Oh, that really sucks. That's really bad. That's a really bad drop-in for us. This is the problem. We don't know where they're going to be. Let's just have you take a shot. We're probably going to have our guy run this. He may die. He might die rather horribly. Where will you run to? Right here. We'll dash you, so you're more likely to survive. I feel kind of bad. I don't think there's much we can do for you, given the current situation. We don't have any way to break Overwatch without running it. And stepping you one tile would trigger the Overwatch, I believe, right? I think that triggers the Overwatch. I wish I knew. Because this would be a much better position. This is kind of more what I originally planned for you to do, was sidestep into this cover. One moment. I'm gonna find out for sure. Alright, they're telling me... They're telling me that I can make this move. They're telling me that I was correct when I set this up and that I need not panic. This is a move that won't trigger Overwatch. Let's find out if I know what I'm talking about, or if Malcolm Ross is dead.
Moving to possession.
I know what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, we can't quite get the grenade that I want. Maybe we can. Maybe I should have held off earlier with my shots.
Going out.
I should have held off earlier with my shots. I panicked. They're standing right there in the open and I don't have anything for them. This should actually be a safe set of moves for you. Good work. Alright, so it goes, you know, it happens.
This is only the beginning.
Great survivor.
It's only a matter of...
Keep your head down.
Affirmative.
You need Overwatch. Bell, what are we doing with you? Let's bring you to here. I want to kind of keep you close to the raid survivor, just in case things go south. That was a bad turn, but we did save Ross from a potentially really nasty series of drop-ins. Except you're dead now, because you got flanked.
Please, no!
No! What's happening? No! This isn't right! This isn't right!
Such is life. Totally preventable. If I had just remembered that I had set that up the way I did, he would have lived, because we would have been able to get those kills. We do have a kill against a Thinman, though. Let's bring the shiv to this position. Thank you.
You're nothing but a bunch of puppets.
Whatever you say. Fortunately,
On the move.
you might die of the flank now, too. So, Bell needs to move up and attempt to cover you. What the heck?
Headed there now.
Take this position. Overwatch. Hunker. And that's a really good shot. Take it.
Damn it, missed the target.
Happens. Happens. Can we move up further? Yeah.
Headed there now.
So we can get you to here if we bounce you through cover. That should be safe. You should be fine, Beepsky, if you come to this position. You can reload. And the survivor keeps his head down. I do not understand your pathing, my dude. But you know, that's okay. I don't need to understand your pathing. We could go for a flank here, but he's overwatching and therefore covering himself. For some reason, all that movement did not trigger the overwatch here. Who even knows why? This is a magical game. Magical things happen in it. Sometimes we can't explain what we see. I think we just take shots. Our position's pretty bad. If we just keep Overwatch set up, we should pick them up eventually. Keep your head down.
What are you trying to prove?
On the move.
You should be fine to come to here. Overwatch. Keep your head down. And you Overwatch, because this guy's gonna move again. Good.
That's a load of bull. Out of ammo here.
Where'd you go?
Good to go.
Who really knows? Oh, we do. We know now. Hunker you. And then Ross can move to a heavy cover position.
Reloaded.
You can Overwatch. You can Overwatch. You can keep your head down. We're just gonna let this guy path back into us. Or take a shot.
Over here.
And with that shot being taken, we should be able to get a flank here? Whoa, what the? Supposedly this isn't dashing. Oh, I see why.
Heading to that location.
That's tricksy, Belle. That's so tricksy. There we go. That'll do.
In hell.
Alright, that was rough. We're off to a rough start today, folks. What can I say? We are going to bring Thunder 1 back to this position. Let you pause there for just a moment longer.
On it. Ready to rock.
Rolling out.
Push up. Cover the other side. Let's start bringing the convoy raid survivor up further. That corner should be suitable. See, you'd have access to multi-dimensional cover from this position. Because you could go here or here if you ran into problems. Is that a good idea? It might be. It doesn't feel like one though, I'm gonna be honest with you. So...
Position
we come to
confirmed.
this position. Watch.
I'm on it,
Come to
Commander.
this position, it's heavy covered. Watch.
I'm on the move. It's killing time.
Heads up out there. We've got hostiles on the move.
I think we already blew up your cover, buddy. I think... Oh no, you've still got a little bit of a corner left there. That's sad. That's unfortunate. You won't have one left in just a moment, I assure you. I'm not playing around.
Batter up.
There. We clean this up. I said we clean this up.
Shot failed to connect.
Hold on. Give me another shot on target, please. Oh no. Does nobody have one? You can get one, I bet. One more. Wait, can you? Wow, there's really no line of sight there. I think you have to come to here.
Moving to position.
Oh no. Don't die. Line of sight's being funky. Life is painful, but we did it. We could need a medkit. We don't have one active right now. Now you can see why these drop-ins are just so nasty. Like, we really do not like them. Especially, like, when the sightlines are being so strange.
Strike one. We've got hostile contacts moving on your position.
Okay, that's notably less threatening. That's a little more threatening. Okay, okay. Landed a shot against this one. We'll probably just have to kill this one with a battery of fire. I don't see any way around it. Shiv. Because, like, we can't move around the turn that they drop in, as was just demonstrated. No flashbang available, which means you're shooting again. Open.
That's not good.
Dreaming. It ain't working out, but you know how it be.
On the move.
You don't have the target acquired. That
killing
sucks. Nice shooting. We should be able to secure that later. You come to here. You'll be a little safer because you don't have the side step out anymore. Your position's really rough, buddy. I'm sorry to say it. Is there anybody they'd rather be shooting? The Shiv. The Shiv is the answer. Take a 35%. Clear up one of your own problems. He might be dead just to a mind merge is the problem, so hunkering him doesn't make any sense. thankfully the enemy was unsuccessful. Would you shoot in that situation? That's tricky. I want to find someone out. That can be seen, this area can be seen by who? By the sectoid or by the Finman? A good and very important question, which we're about to find the answer out to. Or not. I was hoping that Beepsky would be able to see whoever could see these tiles, but apparently they can't see this tile. I'm not sure why. That's just how this game is sometimes.
I'm
You're
on the move.
moving up. You should be fine to do so. Just keep on shooting.
Adjusting sights.
If we can clear that Finman, we'll be alright. That's right, folks, we'll be alright. We'll also be able to bait some of their shots. This would be good. Not quite a kill, though. So now, we have people in half cover. They should deprioritize shooting Kim, so Kim can take this shot. Not quite get the hit that we want. I think we shoot the Finman in this situation. And not quite kill it again. Goodness. Overwatch. They can try and push you. Come on. Don't go for the easy kill. Alright, good. Thank you, Shiv. Please. Oh, Beepsky, you hero. Alright, we've just got a sectoid to clean up. We should be getting to the end of the drop-ins, is my hope and dream. They're in a difficult cover position, though, unfortunately. Bring Beepsky to here. Fail to actually acquire the target. Amazing. That's one thing. This game doesn't have that I wish it did, that XCOM 2 has, is you can cover a tile with a unit that you want to move, and it'll tell you what the line of sight is going to be. And it's mostly accurate. Maybe not perfect all the time, but it's pretty good. It does well for itself. Like, would I have a line of sight if I moved here? I would think so. I would think I would.
Now.
Okay, good. 40%.
Damn it.
Unfortunately, we don't really have very many
I'm on the move.
interesting methods available to us to deal with this sectoid at the moment, so we just have to force our way
That's it.
while we maneuver.
Damn it.
Just fire and maneuver into a better position. Reload you. If you hunker, you might get a mind attack against you, which would just kill you.
Copy that. Good to go.
Overwatch might pick up the sector. It's possible. Good. Whew. Alright, I'm expecting more drop-ins, but we're making steady progress on the issue. We're not moving the survivor forward this turn. I would like...
I'm on the
Let's
move.
get some healing in.
possession kit, though.
Healing isn't going to save them from taking another shot, but it would... Well, the thing is, we're getting to the final stretch here. I don't think there's much point in hanging on to the med kit. Does it actually save his life, though? That should be the only sectoid. I think there's usually only one sectoid that shows up on these missions. Could help you against acid. You know, maybe we actually keep Kim here on 1 health. And just bet that he doesn't get shot again. Because if he gets shot, he's dead. Like, it's gonna kill him. Plasma hurts.
Rock and roll. I'm on it, Commander.
Start retaking this building.
Back online.
Keep you in place.
Heading out.
Okay. Survivor can come forward. How about we put you in this position? Alright. Beepsky. Go wide. Keep them from being able to drop in here with impunity. Por favor.
Affirmative.
Get our overwatches going again. Now these are drop-ins. They shouldn't be dropping inside the building.
Roger. Tracking.
So we do want to keep our line of sight mostly facing outwards.
On my way.
Come to this corner.
Okay.
Open that door so you can see the alley as well when you open it.
Looks like the aliens are sending in reinforcements, Commander.
Mm-hmm. Looks about right.
Target still up.
We have a flashbang that can help with that situation. I don't understand why you aren't registering that you are flanked, because my friend, you most certainly are. That's worrisome. What other grenades do we have left? I think we've burnt through most of them at this point. That might be our last flashbang. Yeah, the line of sight is getting real weird down here. I think we have to flashbang this target. You're disoriented. But we can force you to move, I think, if we threaten you with flank. Which would mean something like bringing the shiv all the way over here. If the shiv would actually decide to look up and see you with its eyes. That didn't work. Okay. It is a flashbanged target.
Moving out.
It can't run very far. It doesn't shoot very well. We can bring Bell to here. It should try to run now.
Moving out.
Let's bring Kim to this position. You've got shot against it. Overwatch because it's about to run.
Moving out.
You can come to this heavy cover. You'll also help hopefully block the step out of our survivor here, who's going to keep his head down. Okay, that didn't work at all. Well, I mean, it worked to make him run, you know? It just didn't work to get the overwatch on him. This should be a kill, though. Now that you've come down to where Beepsky can see you, buddy. Good. The Shiv really has been essential in this operation. I'm very happy that we brought it along. Let's give our people a moment to
Yes, Commander.
reload,
Back in.
get into better positions,
I'm on it, Commander.
and then we'll be moving the survivor again.
Heading to that location.
Alright. We're almost out. This should be a good spot for you. Next turn, we should be able to dash the survivor out to safety. That's really the only way that we lose this mission, is if the survivor gets dinked with something. So, let's make sure nobody can drop on this flank unpunished. Well,
Position confirmed.
maybe back here.
On my way.
Ross. I'm just trying to get them to the point where they can cover and deny troublesome angles.
I'm rolling.
Can take the high ground.
Hostiles are inbound, Commander.
I think they're slick. They kinda are. That's a rough position for us to fight. Oh, but you hit them. 50% chance to just clean that up? Nice work, Jim. That makes that easy. That is all contact. Let's get the survivor out.
You're still not getting anything from me.
Excellent work, Commander. Our friend here might be uncooperative at the moment, but I have a feeling a talk with Dr. Valen will change his tune.
Yeah, Valen's a scary lady, but that is Operation Frozen Crown. 16 aliens killed. We did lose a rookie. As usual, to me, misreading the situation. Of a very preventable death. But otherwise, I think we're doing okay. We managed to bring in that raid survivor. They'll be letting us know eventually what's up with them. That's a shame. Took some wounds. Beepsky's only going to take 9 days to fix up, though. 13 kills in 2 missions. Very good work. Alrighty. Lots of corpses. Got a seeker wreck. Good. Your squad's arrival was perfectly timed. The survivors should be able to aid us in identifying the missing truck and help us locate it for a follow-up operation. Good stuff. So we got some additional scientists and engineers, which is good to see, and we got 75 bucks.
Commander.
75 bucks, of course, means very exciting time. We can build the thermo generator. 21 days it's gonna take. That's a long time. But you know, so it goes. We did lose a soldier, so let's hire one as a replacement. Keeping about 40 soldiers in the barracks is recommended to my knowledge. It's an expensive loss, but what can be done, you know? Alright, given that, I don't think there's anything else we can do with like 7 credits in the bank, so we're just gonna spin the geoscape some more. Okay, by spin the geoscape I mean, immediately have to deal with an abduction.
Commander, we're tracking several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
I believe... is that Lhasa, China? I don't know. I don't know these names. But we've got a roadway, a corridor with numerous vehicles. This was a moderate abduction, I believe. You can send out the last of the rookies. Caller. We could let Hajar rest. Or we could send Hajar out and just get it out of the way. Do it. This will exhaust Rasulava, so they'll probably be out for like 10 days, I think. I think it's twice the amount that they were fatigued. But that's fine. We'll just get the last couple rookies done. We have one more coming in, which we can train up at some future time. And we can start training up people. We'll probably train up some specialists this mission. How does that sound? Sending out our Rocketeer is overkill. But the truth of the matter is, I don't want a Rocketeer for most missions. They solve problems. I mean, they're really good. It's just that they solve very specific problems. The thing is that if I don't send my Rocketeers out, they're going to be underleveled. I think this is a decent opportunity with this many rookies being on the mission to send out a Rocketeer. Otherwise, I want to start training a sniper. This is a roadway mission. This is a great opportunity to get our sniper going. Nava. You are currently our candidate. I'm just looking at their aim stats. Diana Wong is our new top sniper. Yeah. Miss Long, hello. So we're gonna give you squad sight. That'll make you a sniper. Snipers, of course, specialize in long rifles. Right? So the sniper rifle or the marksman rifle. The difference is you can't move and shoot or like use costly actions and fire in the same turn. Marksman rifle, you can, but you don't. Your squad sight is limited, right? So marksman rifle squad sight only goes out to 5 additional tiles. Sniper rifle is infinite. So I'm just going to use the sniper rifle. As simple as that. So we'll bring you a sniper. We want to start training one of those. We would like a gunner. Let's see if we can train a new gunner up. Any particularly good candidates? Gosh, a lot of my gunners just have no health on their rolls. Or a lot of my heavies. Just looking at their super classes and their stats. Palmer, you have no aim, which means that you're a bad candidate to be a Rocketeer, because I really need my Rocketeers to have good aim. So you can be a gunner, because gunners don't need to aim, they just suppress. So go ahead, you can be a new gunner. Because this is a roadway, we're going to send you with a light machine gun. Let's also go ahead and say you can carry the spare medikit. How about a smoke? Yeah. So Rocketeer, Sniper. We'll have 2 of you along. We're gonna have enough medikits, so what else do we want? Infantry? I do like infantry. Infantry are solid. We've got a Rocketeer. I don't think that we need an engineer to go along with it. We can get a scout. Oh, you know, a scout would be really good. We've been encountering a lot of problems on these rookie missions that are solved using scouts. You're perfect for the job with that high movement speed. We'll give you lightning reflexes. This is an important ability to talk about. Lightning reflexes... You've been seeing a lot of the Overwatch that we've been running into. And how with the rookie squads, unless we have a flashbang or a way to just kill the target, it's paralyzing. The scout says, "Let me run it, boss." The hit chance of reaction fire against this unit is reduced by 90% for the first shot and by 70% for additional shots. So the scout can just run into Overwatch. They can technically still be hit. It's not ideal, but they are specialized around just being able to run around, take corners where you don't have good intel, being able to just make those risky maneuvers. They're very, very good at that. They can also carry the shotgun, which is a very good tool for them to have. You can reduce their health a little bit, give them a tactical vest. We've started to encounter enemy stealth units, but it ain't that bad yet. We'll give you a motion tracker, and that's a scout. That, folks, is how you make a scout. The sniper is going to be very reliant on just shooting things, so they can take a laser sight. Laser sight we haven't used yet, just provides +4 aim for the primary weapon, and for rocket launchers if you're using those. And otherwise, why don't we give you a medikit as well? And you can bring a machine pistol. They suffer severe aim penalties fighting at close range, so giving them a machine pistol just in case something gets really close to the sniper, I think is reasonable, especially since they aren't going to be moving around a whole lot. They can tolerate that aim penalty a lot more easily, I find. A Rocketeer is still set up from the terror mission, and honestly, it's a setup that I like. What are we gonna do with you, though? Probably a flashbang. And similar story with you. We need to have a flashbang. Do we want an HE? Or an AP? We've got a lot of explosive capability already. If this is a roadway, it's a corridor with numerous vehicles, HE could backfire on us in some situations, so we'll take the AP. It should be a lot safer for the environment we're going to be fighting in. So this should be an easy promotion for these two. The rest of them, the reason we're bringing these specialists is, A, we've worked through the rookies. Alright, that's the most important thing. The rookies they pretty much all have their specialist promotions waiting for them, except for these two. So, of course, we have to bring other people. The other detail is that the next goal for getting our barracks into a good position is I want to get everybody to corporal. Maybe not everybody, but as many people as possible, right? Corporal is a very nice break point for a lot of classes. I think this is a good looking squad. I feel good about this mission, so let's...
Prepare for deployment, Strike One.
We're heading into China for the next operation. We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions. We'll have to move quickly if we want to slow the spread of panic.
Operation Purple Apollo. I can speak. Alien abductions in, I think that's Lhasa, China, maybe? Who knows? I'm pretty sure I pronounced it differently the second time from the first time, so that's a bad sign for the accuracy of that. This is a moderate alien abduction. I like this map, and I think that we've brought a good squad for this map, so let's get in there. We are to neutralize all hostile targets and locate and secure any meld canisters. This should also be...
Central, Big Sky in position on approach of the abduction site. Strike 1 is awaiting drop clearance.
Copy that, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage hostile targets. Watch your backs out there, people.
Hello, little pigeons. Oh, I wish I remembered what the key was that let you zoom in really close. The animals in this game are fascinating if you get closer than intended to them. You can kind of see it because they're on this elevated position, but those pigeons ain't quite right. This is a map that I really like. I don't really have a name for it. Maybe Fountain. It's a big corridor. You just go that way. Or usually, actually, you go the opposite way. This is not a spawn that we usually get. Usually you fight this map from this side and go forward. It's very open. Most things can just see, right, from any position. If I'm in this position, I can probably see somebody over here. You know, big, open map, not very complicated to fight on. I'm a fan. And I like this starting position, because we're going to be able to take a very easily secured high ground here, I think.
Affirmative.
So let's get moving towards there. I have Palmer here with a light machine gun, and Long here with a sniper rifle, who really want to be in that high ground position.
Already there.
So we're going to spoil them and get them right up there. That's our top priority at the moment. Everybody else can follow along too.
On the move. Heading there now.
That's bad.
Watch the flanks.
That's bad because they're catching us on the flank. However,
X-rays coming in from the sides.
it could be worse. It could be worse because we brought a friend. We brought a very important, very powerful friend who solves problems.
Firing rocket.
I said solves problems. That wasn't quite as effective as I would have liked. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But right now my goal is to just kill this contact and make it go away. Motion tracker. If I move too aggressively, I'm gonna activate more stuff, is the problem. I want Collar to come to you. We can flashbang them both. Do it. I would be thrilled to move up more aggressively than this, but I think we need to calm
On my
down.
way. Nailed him.
Alright, because we aren't going to have very many shots available in just a moment. Because you both need to
I'm
reposition, and you can't shoot and move. Deeply unfortunate characteristic of your with your weapons.
On it.
Armor can come to here. Do we smoke this last one?
Heading to that location.
Nah. It should be scared of this Overwatch.
They're backing up! Advance! I'm alright.
Good. Easy kill here. Just look at the movement speed of the scout compared to literally anybody else. Just, they can move so far. And of course, this isn't just because of their class. Of course, us taking the scout promotion, I think, gives they're more likely to roll, like, additional movement speed, I believe is how it works. But we have also, like, we've taken off their armor, right? They're running as light as humanly possible.
Moving to position.
I suppose we can technically make it even lighter, to be perfectly honest with you. Okay. We can clean this guy up. Lots of floaters this mission. Lots and lots of floaters. So, do we hurl out another rocket? Maybe. I think we try and kill you with the sniper before we get flanked. That's the power of the sniper. The sniper could not actually see that target. This was all done by a squad sight. It was too far away. You are in an interesting predicament, my friend.
In Bewegung.
Want you in corner cover? There it is. That's the grenade that I want. This might kill. I'd be happy if it did. Mostly, I'm just happy having it soften them up. With that, we can Overwatch, and we can bring the rockets here to this position, and Overwatch as well. You're softened up. 40% chance to kill. The rookies want to live. That's what I'm seeing. They're so close to their promotions, they can taste it.
They're falling back!
And this is the difference that a squad with some levels on them makes. Like, if we just had a pure rookie squad, these activations would have been so much more difficult. Now, I barely even have to think about it. We just kill them. That little guy's on the run.
Heading out.
Let's see if we can get line of sight.
Alien object in sight.
We can. Not good enough for the sniper, unfortunately. Yeah, they're flying pretty low there. I think we just take a shot at this range.
Damn it!
Start rolling our people up aggressively to secure that meld and that kill. Let's get
Rolling out.
Rocketeer into that position.
Alien object in sight.
You spawn another one. Ooh.
Got it,
More
moving.
meld for me. That's gonna be two pretty straightforward meld pods for us to secure. If we can not fumble the bag
Rolling
on this
out.
one. Our two support units, our kind of long-range support, are going to be down for this turn, unfortunately.
Got a lot of heat on me.
okay. Motion tracker. I don't think you'll activate. You'll be able to secure that meld, and you can get this kill. You...
Need a resupply.
He lived. He lived. He lived. Can you follow it up? Alright, it's getting more complicated. This might be a shredder rocket moment. I think this is a shredder rocket moment in just a second. See if we bring you to here. Yes, you can get that next turn. You're not set up fully. There's a chance this doesn't work. But we're gonna airburst a shredder rocket, and that should be our most likely method of killing this floater.
Rockets away. Targeting systems up.
Okay. Alright. Didn't work. Because that didn't work,
Heading out.
we're in some danger of actually taking a casualty because I got greedy. Diana Long? You can come to this position.
Confirmed.
Place. I guess you can overwatch, maybe you'll catch them. Depending, I mean, floaters take some weird flight paths sometimes.
Got a lot of heat on
Or
me.
they just miss. Okay. It happens. It does happen. Meld does run out super quickly sometimes. Call. Can you wrap that up? It makes me feel quite safe about moving to secure this meld.
In hand.
15. I believe that's the maximum amount for it to be.
We're
Which
green
means
to
the
go.
aliens have built up a lot of resources. We'll be interested to see what they choose to spend them on, I suppose.
Okay.
Now we are no longer under the gun.
Good to go.
We can take our time. I believe we've got sectoid contact ahead. Not expecting that to be super problematic.
That's affirmative.
Let's bring the rocket up.
Here they come.
Yeah, there they are. Little guys. Oh, they're silly. They're very silly. Don't they know that that's flanked by the sniper? They probably don't. Patient. If we're patient, we could rocket their cover and have a really good time. So... how about we pull back a little
I'm on the
bit?
move.
Let them make mistakes, right? We don't need to force them. They're good enough at doing that as it is, I think. Hunker, not a very effective choice against sectoids, but it should be fine.
Confirmed. Closing our target position now.
Move up, please.
Moving out.
Long. This should be a better sight line for you. Steady your weapon.
I'm rolling.
Lejar, you didn't manage to get that meld. That's okay, it happens. will make up for it. That's a chunky sectoid. Wow, 7 health.
Taking fire over here!
Ooh, we can't quite get the flank on him, though. We can suppress targets. We can shoot targets. I am interested in getting line of sight on a certain special somebody. And we have a rocket that can crack open this position for us. If we use the rocket... Oh, I see where the person is. Yeah, let's just rocket this position. We can blow up the truck. Okay. We didn't really hit them, but we've ruined their cover. This truck is now on fire. It is going to explode. The sectoid needs to run from that truck. When it does so, it will be exposed. So, we should be free to suppress you. Suppression is going to cancel that overwatch. It doesn't look like it has, but it did.
On the move. Enemy spotted.
Oh no.
Watch the flanks! They're moving!
I did not anticipate the additional floater contact. So you should hunker where you are.
I'm on it, Commander.
Taking this. Maybe secures a kill. Not quite. This is not good for the sniper to be able to do her job at this turn. They could move up far enough to kill the sniper. So I think we have to fall back. That's very sad.
Okay.
Good. That sectoid has had to scramble for worse cover. Right over there. Unfortunately, we can't follow that up quite as hard as I would have liked.
Help! Someone help!
Unfortunate, but it happens. That's the enemy launch. Very ineffective enemy launch. That should be easy for us to deal with.
ET's trying to crawl up my flank.
I'm pinned down!
Yeah, but they're getting clever with the suppression. Still should be easy for us to deal with. We have a lot of resources in that area. Heck, we can even do this, honestly. Yeah, 46% chance to deal with the problem. Thank you.
Kill confirmed.
Rocketeer only carries the SMG, so dealing with an injured target like that is their ideal use. You've got a shot on target. I would prefer to be able to see that enemy, but our scout is panicked right now. So no can do. We could suppress, but I don't think we're planning on moving anyone around right now. Who's the most dangerous? These sectoids are, actually. We could smoke you. Let's just have the sniper take their best available shot. Good, good. Sectoid's life is saved by the mine merge. That's alright. That also puts them in position to be killed if we break that mine merge. which we will be attempting soon. Suppress or smoke? You're in danger, so let's smoke you with Palmer. Smoke is going to create an AoE when we get defensive bonus. Not just we, enemies too, but the enemy should not be able to take advantage of this smoke. Not much for you to do, but take a shot, maybe solve the problem. Yeah. I think if we kill them, we're going to be in decent shape. That floater moved to an interesting position, while also skirting our overwatch. No, wait, no, it's the third floater. I was wrong. They failed their panic. We've got a lot of injured little sectoids there. Just don't chain and you will be okay. Yikes. Another launch. You're going to the same position, but you don't have any suppression covering you.
Watch the flanks! They're moving!
You don't have any suppression covering you, and we've got a flank here. Not a very good one, because you won't be in cover, though. That's a more annoying position than I thought. You could help with that. You might be able to just solve this problem. Let's find out who's best suited to help. You're just going to be shooting sectoids this turn, I feel. Look at that little guy. Or that little guy. Maybe finishing that job if it comes to it. I'm not seeing any enemy overwatch, which means our scout can also get up here and get in people's business if they desired, which I don't think is actually going to be a good idea for them. I think they're going to be best off just taking a shot against that target. Ooh, yikes. It's a little rough out here. I think we have to try and invest resources to clear up this issue first. Okay, it did not take very much investment. Good job, sniper. If you hunker, they're gonna try and use mine stuff on you, so we probably don't actually want to hunker you. We have suppression available, probably going onto the floater. If the floater doesn't die this turn under mysterious circumstances, you can just take a shot. There's no point in moving around at the moment.
Damn it! Missed the target!
You're still messed up from the mine merge, so you can't move very effectively, unfortunately. Similar story with you, to be perfectly honest. Do you want to shoot? Would you like to? I gave you the order. Oh no. It's stuck. We're stuck. Oh dear. That's a problem. It's not gonna unstuck itself, is it? I'm gonna have to reload this, I believe. Oh, but we can't escape at least. No. We are going to... Yeah, saving is not allowed at this time. I understand, but we should exit, my friend. We should exit. Oh, it doesn't want us to exit because it knows that we're in the middle of a shot. Okay, yeah, I've got to kill this and restart it. So, one moment, please stand by. We'll go over to this. I will kill the program, and hopefully we will be reloading from an acceptable point. That's XCOM for you, folks. I'm not sure what kind of spaghetti code this is built on, but weird stuff happens like that. What happened was I attempted to get my guy to shoot, and he just decided not to. Forever. Okay, I'm seeing purple Apollo in the thing that we're going to be loading up. That's a good sign.
Cover the flanks!
What's going on? Okay. I think we're back to the beginning of the turn. Hopefully this shot is still going to be effective. It is notably less effective than it was before. I see. That dealt much less damage. Can you finish up?
No rounds.
Fortunately, that's just how the cookie crumbles when you've got to reload stuff like that. Now, what are we doing here? I would like to be able to get this flashbang into a position where it would be helpful.
Headed there now.
Try it. We could get that guy. I don't think that's an amazing choice right this second. So how about we take a shot here instead?
I need ammo. No.
Because I intend on suppressing the floater.
Got him covered.
Make it a lot less dangerous. And you can still take this shot. Yeah.
No way. They're trying to pull back.
Hopefully next turn, the Mind Fray will be wearing off, and we will be in much better shape. Oh. Never mind. Enemy returns fire against the gunner. That floater we can keep locked down for a long time with a long machine gun. So they are much less of an issue than they used to be. That being said, I would much prefer that they just didn't exist. Sniper, if you'd be so kind. Okay, that's okay. It was a 50-50. It happens. That Overwatch is an issue. We can't really do a whole lot of moving around either at the moment. I want to get you into position. The scout is out of action though, so there's not much to be done. I guess you have to reload.
Killing time.
I guess you have to suppress the floater again.
Aye, light him up.
Not as good of a turn as we were hoping it to be for us. 22% chance to kill the most dangerous sectoid on the board. What else would you be doing, caller? Not really anything of note. The sectoids can't get into more dangerous positions, so... might as well take the shot. Similarly,
Back in.
you just need to reload. Yeah, they're just gonna keep healing. We needed that scout to be able to push the enemy. That's really bad, actually. That floater can move unimpeded. But instead it just decided to shoot the gunner again. For reasons unknown, it just decided to shoot the gunner. Thank you, Long. Cleaning up this floater.
No rounds.
Now, I think we're in shape to get moving again. You're still messed up from the mine fray. It is no longer actually necessary that we use you specifically, because now that the floater is clear, that frees up the gunner, and they can't suppress. That's okay. You know what happens. They don't have line of sight, which means we should move them. You are going to... dash up to here.
Moving out.
The lightning reflexes should save your life.
I'm taking fire.
And we'll also get you into a better position. Next turn, you should be able to start killing sectoids, regardless of what your mind merge status is. You can see them, but you can't do anything about it right now.
I'm on the
You
move.
can move up. Sectoids don't have AoEs, so that's fine to do. Please come to here. We're going to start getting you closer. Maybe Overwatch, keep them from running. Sniper, can you see the target? You can, but you don't have ammo. So please start taking your shots.
On the move.
And then you can roll up and get us a nice little flashbang, rendering this a much safer situation.
Getting it done.
Ready?
Only one person in the team is really in grave danger right
I'm
now.
taking fire.
And I'm not gonna tell them who it is.
Incoming over here.
Oh, they know. They know who they need to kill.
It's raining death over here.
But they can't stop what's coming. Alright, at this point, it's time to start killing. You can save that suppression for the moment.
Reloaded.
You've got to reload. We've got kills that are about to start coming in.
I'm on the move.
You can come to here, pick up a little sectoid, take it home. Okay, never mind.
Damn it. Enemy is still alive.
Did you know the sectoids are free? You can take them home. I have 10 of them.
In Vivigo.
Overwatch.
Aye, aye,
Bring
Commander.
you to here. Shotgun. Finish this job.
Bye-bye.
Now we could do something truly insane here if we really wanted. Just how crazy am I willing to get, though? Not very. Would be the answer. Let's put you here. The Overwatchers should pick this fellow up. And we're gonna suppress you.
Aye, aye, ready to fire.
You had to reload. Okay.
Whoa!
Suppose those sectoids have been doing a lot of shooting. Which means you're
Affirmative.
dead.
X-ray down.
And which means that you are doomed to die. Sniper, I'd like to give you an opportunity on this one. Okay, you all can actually kill this sectoid, right? Right.
Heading to that
You're
location.
capable. You can pull this off. 50-50. Oh no. Oh no, did I mess
Missed
this
the
up?
target.
No, I didn't.
That's affirmative.
I'm a genius. I have a backup plan. Not that I need that. If we had to... If the SMG hadn't dealt enough damage, we could have suppressed them and got them when they ran. But that is Operation Purple Apollo. 12 aliens killed. We secured a meld cam. Got a nice 15 meld out of that, and nobody died. I'd call that a good abduction. That's a little bit more money in our pocket. We're gonna need every bit of it. We've got a lot of expenses coming up here soon. Let's see. Getting some Lance Corporals. Looks like the rookies have their promotions. You're gonna be out for a long time. It happens. Floater corpses, sectoid corpses. Got some materials. Good to note that we get Illyrium from floaters, I think is what we're seeing there. XCOM squad deployed to China has stopped the alien abduction. We got 90 bucks. Panic in China is decreased.
We will be watching.
All in a day's work for XCOM. Now with 90 bucks, what could we do with that? We can't quite get the arc thrower. That's alright. Is there anything else? Alloy plating could be pretty cool. Targeting module could be pretty cool. I know some shotgunners who would really appreciate this. What about this? Or we save our money, understanding that when the thermo generator completes, we're gonna have a lot of construction that needs doing. We could do that. We could be principled. Because what are we gonna have to build? Probably alien containment is gonna live right here. That's gonna be 200 bucks. It's gonna be next month. Over here, we want to get a workshop going. We'll also want a repair bay. So that's already like 450 bucks that we're planning on spending, which is our entire monthly budget, mind you. That is our entire monthly budget, minus like 22 bucks. And we want another satellite uplink, but we can't get one until we have more engineers, so not even worth thinking about. We're going to be able to save a bit of money this month, I think. You know, knock on wood, because the reason that we have this satellite in queue still, I know it costs like 100 bucks. It's very expensive. However, having an extra satellite means that if we get one shot down, we can replace it. So I think we're going to keep it in the queue. Right? So before I spend time... You know what is coming in also? 9 days till improved body armor. I want the extra money available for that, so that we can make our troops more survivable. So yeah, I think we're saving our money and we're just rolling the globe forward. 12 Illyrium in exchange for 2 engineers. Request from South Africa. I think that's a good deal. I was just talking about needing more engineers.
Contact detected.
Speaking of UFOs, this one is over Germany. Send up... Let's send up Raven 5 unbalanced.
We have eyes on the bandit.
Oh, just kill him. Oh, that was easy. Just land your shots. Interceptor shot down the target UFO. This is our first small, because our first crashed UFO was a medium. And we took no damage. That was smooth. Hold on. We're headed to the hangar. Who was that? That was Raven 5? Salsa. Good. Also, who killed... You killed the medium, so you get to be ogre. Alright. Good. Alright. Easy. Just shoot down the UFOs. Just land your shots. UFO crash site. Here we go. That's our next mission. Plain, sparse vegetation. I'm gonna be sending in a real squad for this one. Let's see. Who do we want to send in? I want an assault. You'll probably make an acceptable assault. Maybe not the best, but you're decent. This means we're going to take that off of you. We'll come back to your loadout in a little bit, Mira. Let's see who else we got. I don't really want to bring a Rocketeer on this mission. Probably bring an Engineer then instead. Engineers should be faster than you, Desta. They are all... Okay. You'll be good for this job. Lava. There you go. Let's see, who else do we need? Another sniper? Another sniper sounds good. I already know that Avi was our runner-up. Pardon me, I'm back. Sinuses are still recovering, unfortunately. But we're surviving. And let's see, what else do we got here? We definitely want a gunner. So we'll just pick our heavy with the worst aim stat, I guess. That looks like you. Assault, engineer, sniper, gunner. We want an infantry, probably. Again, the reason I'm not taking these people who have already been on missions and have some promotions is because I just want to spread the experience out. We could take them. It's possible. I'll consider it. Depends. Do I have any other decent infantry candidates? Oh, yeah, we do. You've got really good aim, Sunhee. It's about to get even better. Light him up. 74 aim on you, and you're only a specialist. That's really good to see. Let's give you this to help correct for your pretty poor movement. You're pretty healthy, too. Do something like this. Who's missing from this squad composition? Probably a medic. We've got the assault, we've got the sniper, we've got the engineer, the gunner, so we can deal with cover in kind of two different ways. We've got long-range support. I'm gonna let you keep... no, take the LMG. So we've got our long-range support very well covered. We can fight at medium range with them pretty well. We can crack open cover, we can circumvent cover. I'm torn between a scout and a medic. But I think as the rule, I need somebody to be carrying the medkit, so I better get a medic, right? So... but who becomes the medic? You probably, Marcos. You've got good medic stats. Medics don't really need incredible stats, but if I'm gonna give them anything, it's probably good aim. Because, I mean, well, let's be perfectly honest, they're mostly here to carry medkits and smoke grenades. It's their job. So their main way of attacking is going to be with their gun. You know, they don't have like grenades or anything that they're going to be using. So giving them a decent aim stat is, I think, suitable. Can lighten you up a little bit, get you some better movement. On this map, I suspect that good movement is going to be very helpful for us. How about you carry the spare? As well as a laser sight. Let's see. You can carry the motion tracker. That should be fine for you. You've got your grenades. Gunner, 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 gunner. What are you doing? A smoke grenade? Maybe ceramic plating? Gunner is probably the most likely person to be shot at in this squad, other than the assault. So both of them can take the extra point of health. I don't think that's going to be a problem. We've got tons of grenades on the engineer. The lack of flashbangs is hurting me. I should sneak some in somewhere. Maybe instead of a high cap, you just bring along a flash. Who else is going to even be close enough to use one? Not many of you. The medic, maybe. But I think I'd rather have the smoke on the medic. Yeah, that's a tricky decision. I don't think I have room for an additional flashbang. But I think that's our squad, a whole bunch of specialists. So let's get in there. I don't see any reason to delay. let's see. This is Finland we're going to? I've got that right. Okay, sweet. Yeah, Finland. They're gonna tell us it's in Germany, but it's actually in
German
Finland.
border.
Near the German
The downed
border.
UFO is in a remote
Mhm.
area outside a small town. If we can secure the crash site, we should be able to prevent any civilian casualties.
Okay, we gotta save small town Finland. Ignore that it says Germany here. They're lying to us. This is Operation First Engine. Alright. XCOM interceptors have splashed a UFO. Intel indicates some surviving crew. Let's go in there and clean things up. Let the salvage team have at them.
Central, this is Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Okay, where are we? Of course, these, okay, we're kind of in a corner. I don't know which corner of this map we're in. I don't have this one so memorized that I know it like the back of my hand. The more outdoorsy maps for the UFO crashes, I just don't know as well. But here we are. We should open up with our motion tracker. Make sure that we don't blunder into any first turn contact. Send it in. Meld.
Objeto alienígena visible.
And nobody guarding it?
A toda leche.
Well, let's go get it. I like the sound of that. I don't know about you. I'm a fan.
Confirmed.
Let's see. You... go to here. Most of our troops don't have to be super concerned about cover when they're moving around at this stage. Miss Sandler and friends. Miss Sandler and Fuentes do, because they can't move and shoot. So Sandler, you can come to here. This is kind of high ground. It's high ground. You've got a corner here with no cover behind you. Floaters should have a hard time launching to particularly difficult positions there. Right? Like the worst ones, like here. And you can just run from that, I think, if push comes to shove. Ideally, we would also like the infantry to have cover.
Location confirmed.
But you know what? In the interest of keeping the squad moving fast, I'm gonna forgo that this turn. I hear sectoids, I believe. Alright, we know that we are moving towards that. I want to know how aggressive I can get. Just no contact whatsoever. Go touch it. Is it real? Is this... could it be... meld? It's not even close on its timer. That was a really straightforward pickup for us. Very interesting that we haven't had contact.
Copy that.
But this is only a crash small. One moment. Alright, we're back. Let's see. Come on. Go ahead and come to here.
Moving out.
Oh, I see. There's the UFO. Aha. So you can come to here. I think that I want the sniper to try and keep up a bit. The sniper can technically operate at any range. Technically. The problem is an isolated sniper is very vulnerable to enemies that are designed to hunt down isolated units, like Seekers are the particular thing to think about. Floaters are dangerous as well, because they can launch. But this is a nice little position. Tell you what, hold your current position. We're gonna probably start pushing towards the UFO, like this, next turn. And from over here, when we push up more, you'll still be, like, in an acceptable position. So just go ahead and steady weapon. It'll be okay. I hear scampering over here. That might be Thin Mints. 15 meld. Motion tracker. Motion tracker sees 2 targets out here. The outsider pod on a small UFO like this is just going to be 1, so that's probably, if it was scampering I heard in that direction, we're probably looking to deal with some sectoids there. Okay, we can work with that. Let's creep around on them. Try and take this contact pretty wide.
Afirmativo. Heading to that location.
Send you to here.
On my way.
Put you there. Put you here. I'd like to move you up to this tree, but I think that's going to reveal way too much of the map. I just kind of want you in a position so you can see this way. Which I don't think we've actually quite accomplished yet, to be completely honest with you. But we're working on it. Let's have you pull your pistol. You're more likely to hit at range with that. Start pushing you up. Yeah, there's 2 little sectoids. Not overly concerning. Ooh, more meld. You see them, and so the sniper sees them. If the sniper sees them, they might just be dead. Awesome. That is how we're gonna handle this contact. We're just gonna let the ranged troops handle it. Bunker.
Okay.
Bring you up to here. Bring you down. Overwatch isn't going to be super effective with the pistol. Won't be effective with the other stuff at this range. I just want somebody to keep their head up. Let me know what's happening.
Affirmative.
You can come to here.
Voy hacia ese lugar.
We'll go through Overwatch and we'll cluster. There you are. Only 11% to hit this guy, though. That's rough. Those are really rough odds to hit. You flanked yourself. Stupid little alien. You did it again. You did not actually escape the flank sectoid. Not. Okay. The sniper missed it. Will the LMG do better? Good.
Baja confirmada.
Just giving the kills to the long-range people. I know the sniper has been doing pretty well, but at low ranks, people with LMGs like the gunner especially, and to a lesser extent the sniper, can have some trouble making kills on their own compared to somebody like the assault, the grenadier, or the infantry. The infantry are just killing machines. They will hog all the kills if you let them. So just giving an opportunity for them to pick up an easy kill. Get them some additional experience. Cool. First pod cleaned up.
I'm on the move.
Still meld on the map. I don't feel the need to push super aggressively for it, but it is out there and it is calling to me. I hear its siren call. The door on the front of this UFO looks open, which does concern me. That's going to make it harder for us to manage our lines of sight as we approach, unfortunately. Let's see if we move you against this tree. I think that's just going to mess up your line of sight a lot. So let's just reload you.
Luz verde para avanzar.
You hear that?
Additional sectoid
It's
contact.
go time.
I see two.
Still up. Shot
The pistol
wide.
landed its shot. Just two little sectoids. One little sectoid. I'm issuing a correction to our prior statement. That's a very dead little sectoid, too. I hear more scampering out there, close to the UFO. Support staff is out of position to deal with this. So, Miraflores, if you'd be so very kind. Danke. Appreciate it.
Affirmative.
And we'll just keep on rolling forward.
Ya voy.
I'll move you up there eventually, maybe.
Move into position.
Steady your weapon.
Good to go. Heading to that location. Back in.
Ya podemos seguir.
Well, here comes the rest of them.
Enemigo está ahí.
Just coming in pods of 2.
¡Maldición! ¡He fallado el blanco!
Oh, very good. Easy pickup here. Let's not take it yet, though. Because we've also got a flank on you. And there's a chance that we can activate the Outsider. If we activate the Outsider, I want everybody else on deck, ready to deal with it. Okay. That looks acceptable. Let's get everybody up onto this log, if I can. Oh, very good. Very, very good.
Dead and gone.
Alrighty.
En marcha. He recargado.
We're just gonna creep our people up into position here.
Let's do this.
Alrighty. Now, my hope is to get as close to this UFO and the outsider before we activate as possible. To do that, we're going to be trying to creep up into this wall. This isn't going to work, but it's what we're going to attempt. Right? That's just about how these things go. So, let's see. Medic, please lead. Infantry, please don't go that way.
Afirmativo.
Heading to that location. Okay.
Adelante. He recargado.
Let's get you into position right here. I don't think you need to reload, so let's just steady weapon. If we move fast enough, we might be able to secure this meld. Unlikely, but possible. I still have hope. Maybe.
Voy.
Alrighty.
Afirmativo.
I'm liking our odds.
Moving out. Okay.
Alright. Entry team is in position. They will activate next turn, almost certainly. So that being said, where can I put the rest of you? You could come to here. That should be safe.
De acuerdo.
Let's bring you to here. This feels safer.
Roger that.
Here. Your line of sight should be even better. Alright. My goal is to enter and kill in a single turn. So let's wish them luck, folks. You'll lead and activate? There it is. You know, if we were to open up a wall for the sniper, they'd have an easy flank. Yeah, they'd have an easy flank, but is that really how we want to use our ordnance? I don't think so. I think we're more likely to just break this cover that's in front of them. Yeah. So let's bring Juan to here. Fortunately, none of our long-range people have eyes on target, that is.
Rolling.
It's okay. Let's not break the flight computers any more than they're already broken, please. Let's hope this works.
Throwing grenade!
It did not. I'm sorry to say that it did not work. Loading gun, very important ability for getting these first turn kills on these guys. Make sure to pull out the shotgun. Shotgun might just kill here. Thank you.
Another one down. Good work, Commander.
That was a fast little mission. Only 7 enemies. All those pods were so easy. Would have been good for some rookies, honestly, but we didn't have any available. That's Operation First Engine. That's another UFO in the bag. Got a small one. I think a scout probably is what this is going to be.
Looks like they're really taking care of business down there, and without so much as a scratch.
That's right, Dr. Shen. Got some more sectoid corpses. Unfortunately, everything is damaged, but that does mean more for us to sell. $150 in the bank. That is going to make us upgrading our armor a pretty painless endeavor, I suspect. So we're just going to hold on to the money and keep going. Salsa's back. And
Contact detected.
They're trying to scout Germany again. Let's go show them what we think of that, shall we? Let's send up Ogre. Balanced should be fine. Maybe it'll be easy like the last one. I say hopefully.
Bangs out. Taking heavy fire.
Okay. We got eaten up a bit, but we did take it down in a single interception. 0.2 seconds left on the last shot. Looks like we're doing more of the same. Good. Honestly, glad to see it. It's gonna be nice to get a couple easy missions in. Train up some more of these specialists. Get them in fighting shape. Yeah. Who do we want to send lieutenant corporals on this? Not really. Not really. So that's gonna be... Nava's probably going to become another sniper. Yeah, that works for me. Let's see, we want a new assault for this. Do we though? We've got 3 assaults already. That's the other thing, is I kind of want to balance these classes out a bit. Maybe we send some more veteran soldiers along. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'm allowed to do that. Sure, why not? Make sure that this goes smoothly. So with all of them, I think we're just missing an engineer if we want one. You'd make a decent engineer. Come on. Desta. Which means you're going to be bringing along some HEs and hopefully, we clicked the wrong thing. Hopefully doing a better job with them. Let's see. You can take a tactical vest. You've got enough health otherwise. You've got a promotion. Oh, we get to actually do some Lance Corporal promotions. Okay. So we're gonna have to make some choices here. Whenever somebody levels up, besides the first time where we choose their class, we get to choose a little perk for them. These perks are all going to be pretty good, right? They're all balanced against each other. I wouldn't say that there's ever going to be a truly wrong choice, but there are better choices, right? We can make builds. There's stuff that's going to synergize really well, either within the soldier or with regards to our squad's composition. Looking at this for Gunner, I would contend hollow targeting or flush are going to be our best picks here. Covering fire's cool in and of itself. I mean, in and of itself, it's a little weaker than the other perks. The devs agree, and that's why they've given it, you can see there right before it scrolls, stat bonuses, and it gives a little bit of extra aim. The perk's not quite good enough on its own, so you can take this and get a little extra aim as well. It's not a terrible perk. The reason you would take covering fire, specifically what it does, is it allows Overwatch to trigger on a lot of actions, not just movement, right? So, like, if the enemy tries to shoot, you shoot first. On an Overwatch build, it's really good, right? You can build an Overwatch gunner, right? You can take covering fire, you can take opportunist, probably ready for anything, and sentinel, and the rest are flex picks, right? And, you know, that's probably a legitimate build. There's somebody out there that probably builds Overwatch gunners and has a great time playing with them. I'm not super big into Overwatch builds, full disclosure. I'm more likely to take... Hollow targeting's good, right? This is a pretty high aim stat gunner for what they are, right? They've got 70. Hollow targeting's something I may take. They may end up shooting sometimes. They may not only ever be suppressing. What hollow targeting does is it's going to let us either shoot or suppress an enemy target, and that's going to give plus 10 aim to our allies' attack on that enemy this turn, right? Hollow targeting is really, really good. I want it. In fact, I'm definitely going to take that on Stuart here, just so I have hollow targeting in my squad. Optionally, you can take Flush instead. Flush... Oh, no. I just accidentally hit a button. Reconsider. Flush is good. Its default use, you can shoot a target, you can make it move. This, of course, means you can shoot a target and make them trigger Overwatch, right? Even more importantly, you can shoot a target and it'll eat suppression, opportunist fire. So if you have like 2 suppressors in a squad, one of them can have hollow targeting and can like suppress a target, and the other one can flush the target, right? That's a combo. That's synergy. That kind of thing is pretty cool. I think Stuart, if we're ever going to do anything with Flush and exploiting the enemy's vulnerability to that, Stuart's going to be holding the hollow targeting end of that stick. So let's do some hollow target. Let's see, what else do we got? We've got a fresh sniper here. I can probably keep the heavier armor on, to be honest with you. They want a laser sight. Do they want to carry our spare medkit?